What's up guys, and Consola, brand new video. Today I'm going to be reviewing this 2016 Renault Capture 900T Dynamique. So sit back, relax and enjoy the video.
Take a shot. Take a shot. Take a shot.
For sneak peeks, behind the scenes, short wide reviews and much more. Remember to go follow my new Instagram and TikTok accounts. I promise you'll not regret it. So let's move on to the front of this Renault. So as you can see, the front of this car looks pretty nice in my opinion. As you can see, you do have your very nice sunset paint, which looks really beautiful in my opinion, especially paired with the piano black grills. And of course you do get Renault's big diamond over here. You do not have any fake grills on the front. Over here it's real. Everywhere is real grills, which is also nice to see because lots of manufacturers start going for looks and not for function. So then let me show you how the lights look like on this car. This is the normal daytime running lights, the park lights, the headlights, the brights, the spotlights, the indicators with the lights, and the indicators without the lights. So as you can see, those lights aren't too bad looking. They aren't LED, but they are pretty bright, as this looks like it's from an LED light, but it's not, it's an amber light. It's still pretty bright. So you do not have any front parking sensors, and if something goes wrong with this car, you can tow it over here. So let me move on to the specs of this car. So when I open up the bonnet on this car, you can see something very cool that it has. The bonnet is held with shocks, which is pretty rare to find in a car at this category and this price range. Cars at this category would normally have a stalk or something like a stick to hold up the bonnet. So this car has a 0.9 turbocharged 3-cylinder engine, which produces 88 brake horsepower or 66 kilowatts. This car also produces 135 Newton meters of torque. So consider that this is a 0.9 3-cylinder engine. It has more power than a 1.2 TSI 4-cylinder engine from the VW Polo. This car goes 0 to 100 km in 13 seconds, and this car's top speed is 192 kilometers or 119 miles. This car is front wheel drive, which is pretty surprising, as I would expect the crossover to be all wheel drive or rear wheel drive, but it's fine. And this car weighs 1.7 tons. or 3,700 pounds. This car is very economical as it averages about 6 liters per 100 kilometers on the city, and on the highway 4 liters per 100 kilometers. It's basically drinking nothing, which is very amazing. You can save lots of money on fuel. But remember, fuel economy is mostly measured by the way you drive. And this car comes in a 5-speed manual, but you can get a 6-speed automatic if you do opt out for the 1.2 TCE. This car finally retails at $11,900 in America, 178,000 rand in South Africa, and in Europe 10,100 euros. So should you buy this car? Wait until the further part of it so you can see if this car is worth your money. So this is the back of this Renault Capture, and as you can see it looks pretty nice. It is very minimalistic because you do not get much body lines. So you do have your smash and grab tinted windows over here, and you cannot see much inside. It is pretty difficult to see what is inside the boot or inside the cabin. Even that, you do have your plastic bumper over here with your rear parking sensors. You can also tow another vehicle with this, and you can fit a nice tow bar. You might struggle a little bit, but you do have a turbo, so that will make up for it. So let me show you how the lights look like on this car. So this is the normal daytime running lights, the tail lights, the fog lights, the brake lights with the lights, the indicators with the lights, the indicators without the lights, the brake lights without the lights, and of course the reverse lights. So as you can see, those lights aren't looking too bad. You also do get a nice reflector over here for other drivers to see you. You also do have a nice spoiler over here. So let me open up the boot of this Capture. And as you can see, this isn't the biggest boot I have seen. It is a pretty good size. It's a bit smaller than the Ford Fiesta, but that's not a problem. There is no storage for you to put your small things, so they're going to be rolling around over here, which is a pretty not nice thing, but at least you have a boot. So then over here, you do not have a spare wheel. You do have some extra storage down there. If you want a nice deep boot, you can just take this off and you do have a nice deep boot. But yeah, even that, the quality of this carpet is not too bad, but it's a boot carpet, so it's not the best quality carpet. But either than that, you do not have a cigarette light in here, and you only have one light over here, so you can illuminate over there. So talking about the quality here in the boots, it's not very bad. It's just plastic. It's a boot, so it's pretty expected for it to be with plastic. So I'm going to move on to the interior of this Capture. So this is the interior of this Renault Capture, and as you can see, it's just a more modern and fancier Renault Clio, literally. So then this is the center console of this car, and as you can see, you do have your central locking switch, your hazard switch, your screen, which I'm going to tell you now about, and your automatic air conditioning. Yes, you heard it, automatic air circulation, and you do get your 1-zone temperature. It's not bad. It is pretty cold, and you also do have your loads of fan speeds. So talking about the screen, they do have your Bluetooth, aux, USB, no CD, no Apple CarPlay, no Android Auto, but it's still pretty nice. It's just going forever. But you can also make your phone calls on here. You do have your map, navigation, and your FM and AM. But yeah, it is a pretty nice screen. The resolution is not too bad, and it is pretty customizable. Like you can make it into light theme or dark theme. And yeah, that's all that is customized, but not lots of options not a lot of cars do this. So then this is data power sensor console, and as you can see, you do have your start stop switch, you do have a cigarette lighter, you do have some storage, your 5-speed manual, you get your cruise control, eco mode, some storage, a nice handbrake, 2 very tiny cup holders, and all the way at the back you have another tiny cup holder. In my experience, I can't fit anything in these cup holders. They are extremely tiny. Like, what is Renault thinking? And even over here you can't fit a cup or a bottle. So yeah, that is something you need to look out for. That if you have big cups, you need to save a bit of that budget to buy smaller cups. So then this is the driver's side. As you can see, you do have a very nice generic looking Renault odometer. It looks pretty nice. Then you do have a nice steering wheel. It feels lovely, and you do have lots of piano black and some chrome trim. You do have your buttons on the steering wheel for your cruise control. You do have your radio or media controls over there like all Renaults. And then you do have your switches over here, your stalks. And oh my word, these are complicated to use. You need to learn a little bit of how to use it, but once you learn it, it is all good. You also do have your automatic lights over here and your automatic wipers, which is also a pretty nice feature. So this is how the horn sounds like. Toot. So then this is the other power drive side. As you can see, the drive does have an air conditioning vent with that piano black trim. You do have your parking sensor switch, automatic off switch, your light circuit turn up and down, and your interior lighting brightness switch. And yeah, that's all basically. So then this is the door panel of this car, and as you can see, it's made out of plastic. You do have a chrome handle, full electric windows, electric mirrors, more piano black trim, and then when you go all the way down there, you have some storage and a speaker. So then this is the passenger side, and as you can see, you do have some more piano black trim on that AC vent and a nice cubby hole, and inside that cubby hole is nothing too interesting, just some storage. It's a pretty decent sized cubby hole. So then the seats of this car, they are manual, they aren't automatic, so I can put them up or down. Yes, I'm telling you this because not a lot of cars can do this at this price range. Move it forward and backwards, and you can also move it up, down. You see, this is very hard to use. I don't know why they have to use these scroll wheels. I don't know why they can't just flick a switch and I can just go like that. It's so much more easier. You're gonna spend like 5 minutes if you're trying to race just doing this, so you can go down. It's the hardest to go up. So yeah, talking about the quality in here, it's made out of plastic. Plastic dashboard, material seats, okay. Plastic over here, plastic here, here, here. Even the sun visors are made out of plastic here. And you're loaded with the piano black trim, plastic. So you need to bear in mind that you need to take care of it, how you clean it, or else it will scratch and will look ugly. But yeah, this one has been taken care of, but on the steering it's a fingerprint magnet, so you need to clean it very often if you want a good looking steering wheel. So then this is the light switch over here. It is an amber light. You also to get your reading light, and you also have a nice microphone, passenger airbag off switch, and a nice rear view mirror, which is also pretty cool. So if you're running low on storage, pretty simple. It's not doing it now. Here we go. You have some nice deep storage in there. You can hide some things. Yeah. So I'm going to move on to the back of this car. So this is the back of this Renault Capture, and as you can see, it's not too bad looking. I do have decent amount of space, but one thing that really hurts my knees or my shins is this piece of plastic over here. That's one thing I don't like about this. So this car has no center console or other power center console. I'm not even gonna go through it. So this is how the seat looks like, the back of the seat. As you can see, here is very interesting net design. I don't know what that's supposed to be for. Storage or just for looks, I don't know. So then this is the door panel for the rear passengers. As you can see, it's just plain plastic. You have a chrome handle, electric window, some storage, and a speaker. Yeah, you can really see this. Yeah, this is just pure plastic made. And yeah, talking about the comforts here, the seats aren't too bad. But yeah, talking about the quality in here, it's just plastic here, plastic door panel. But yeah, one nice thing is that you do have a nice light over here, which is also nice. But yeah, even that, it's nothing much to say about the back of this car. So I'm gonna move on to the side of this car. So this is the side of this Renault Capture, and as you can see, it doesn't look too bad. This orange paint really does put a character to this car, especially with its piano black roof and tinted windows. This car really does have a character. I think it looks very beautiful, the mixture between the shiny piano black and the nice orange paint. I really like how this car looks. So let's first start off with the brakes and tires. This car has 17-inch alloy mags with brake calipers on the front and drums on the back. 2016 car and they still use drums. Such old technology on such a new car. Drums. So then you also do get your keyless go over here. You also do get your piano black mirror covers with your indicators on the mirror, and these mirrors, they look pretty unique in my opinion. Just look at them, they look very nice. So then other than that, you do have a nice bidding over here with your chrome strip, because this is to represent that it is the Dynamique. If you get the basic one, the base, it won't have this chrome strip. If you get the top of the range, this will be shiny piano black. This is how the Clios work, this is how the Captures work, this is how all the Renaults work. So yeah, it does look pretty unique on the side, and if your card, it's a Renault, so you get your card, you don't get a key, breaks down, you can just take off the key and plug it in there. But even that, it does look pretty nice, the side over here. You also do get your very old school antenna over here, but you don't get any sunroofs or anything over here. So my opinion on this car is, I think this is a very good daily driver. I am going to do a sound system test on this car, so you can see the speakers of this car, and they're okay. Wait for tomorrow's video because that's going to be the sound system test. I'm very excited to show you what kind of speakers these are. And this is not going to be my regular sound system test because I have been using a decibel meter, so that's also pretty cool. So you can see how loud these speakers can go. Spoiler alert, they can't go past 90 decibels. But either that, this is a very good daily driver. It is a very good family car if you are on a budget. But it's a nice car. You do have your power, you do have your space, you do have the technology, and you do have the comfort, and this car is just so economical and it sounds good in my opinion. This 3-cylinder sounds very nice. I'm going to put the Young Car Wiz Scores on the screen so you can see the scores that I gave this car. So for the daily scores, I just got 5 for features, 7 for comfort, 3 for quality, 9 for practicality, and 7 for value, which brings a total of 31 out of 50 for the daily scores. Now for the weekend scores, I just got 7 for styling, 2 for acceleration, 5 for handling, 5 for fun facts, and 4 cool factor. So which brings a total of 23 out of 50 for the weekend score. So the Young Car Wiz score for this car is a well-deserved 53 out of 100. So if that's it to this far video, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, Remember to press subscribe button, like button, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upcoming video like this. What do you think of this car? I would love to know your opinion on this car down in the comment section below. So have a great day as always, and I'll see you in my next video. For sneak peeks, behind the scenes, short wonder reviews, and much more. Remember to go follow my new Instagram account. For sneak peeks, behind the scenes, short wonder reviews, and much more. Remember to go follow my new Instagram and Twitter account so you never miss an upcoming video. So this is the front of this Renault Capture, and as you can see, it looks really nice with this sunrise orange paint. It looks very nice, especially with this piano black trim. This is not the interior.